Hello everyone, I am Ayan. This is time to exchange my views with you on a significant topic. So let's start. My topic today is describing the impact of school experiences and difficult situations on a student's life. The way someone interacts with their school environment and how they deal with conflict situations and have a significant effect on their overall mental well-being and relationship in their future. At the age of 5 to 7, whenever a child crosses the boundary of his parents' family and steps into a new boundary of the school, it is really a different new life, a new school life. In various forms of family life, children are born and grown up under the supervision of family with great care. Sometimes they get the proper supervision, proper lesson and other knowledge, but sometimes they don't get it. On the other hand, there may be a few children who can't get the opportunity to follow proper behavior, basic life lessons, and societal rules surrounding them, even after receiving a lot of care. When they enter into their new school life, they come into contact with many same-age children, and this sort of contact and interaction changes their mentality, thinking process, and their consciousness. Sometimes the rough and mischievous behavior which they belong to their family and the naughty challenging activities bother other children, also their teacher. Gradually, their spanking in activities increase to a great extent that may bring far-reaching consequences. Sometimes children go through the process of changing themselves into good quality and behavior by observing others, those who are in their surroundings, and they may be influenced by their teachers, but someone may not change their existing characteristics. Today I am going to talk about some of the challenging and planned activities of children that embraces school teachers and other students. On the other hand, some embarrassing situations that may face children in their school. Maybe teacher and student interaction problems, less interesting lessons, the surrounding environment and companions that they get in here. I will describe here some of the educational activities of children of my age and some of the activities of children that make teachers feel a bit of worried, sick and confused. Otherwise, anxious parents are apprehensive to ask teachers for help and always trembling about their children. With the advancement of technology in today's modern world, family environment and family activity has changed almost everywhere. Modern families have come in contact with many modern conveniences and have changed to a great extent compared to previous families. Everyone is immersed in modern technological gadgets. As a result, a child is introduced to technological gadgets and devices before entering in school activities. Children are exposed to various types of technological gadgets and intend to watch cartoon games, ragging and spanking in games also. Meet with other quirky characters and sometimes try to mirror their behavior by comparing themselves to a cartoon character. Considering all of the factors, the cartoon characters makers should have enough awareness and foresight about their creativity. Besides, parents have to be able to keep the children away from that and have to make the children aware of the bad effects of that. Children of some families are intended to play games on mobile computers and tend to use and tend to use various technological devices since childhood. And when those children step into the school boundary like the game characters, they try to reflect on themselves. Sometimes they don't feel interested in the situation and may not adapt themselves, which isn't very pleasant or expected. Every video game tries to defeat the opponent, tries to damage their opponent. If cartoon characters are created without considering all of these things, that sometimes affects a child a lot. I can mention an example here. I went to use the washroom of my school once. On the way back, after using the washroom, I was quite surprised and disturbed by the behavior of a child there because he physically hit and threatened me like a game character and threw me on the floor by feet without any reason. When I complained, I described that to my teacher. The teacher tried to find out the real reason from the boy, but he could not show any proper reason. Pre-planned nurture. This sudden thought of the brain seemed to be the result of the birth event because I had no previous bad relationship with the boy. One more thing is not to be mentioned here. Once a child held a pen apart from the seat of a child with the intention of hitting his adversary. The student sitting next to him, which resulted in a very terrible outcome. But luckily the boy was saved with less damage. In addition, throwing papers in class, throwing notebooks, running with arms folded and doing pranks, I think that every behavior is the result of following cartoon characters, which does not have good consequences. In this regard, a teacher cannot play an active role in our class. I think there is something for everybody that has a great impact on our personal and particular life. I don't know a great deal about it, but as I know a little bit about something and that has both good and bad impact, if anyone consider the both thoughts and avoid technical, we expect their behavior may be more useful for his and him. Because if even and make it enhance and make us more strong things, make us more strong thing and unleash our knowledge. Spending time outside as a student in school instead of their ever familiar domestic environment. They may face various odds time, which may be physical, maybe mentally, and maybe environmentally. That they cannot expect, that they cannot accept. But it is not an easy task for a child to express their mentality with suitable expression. For example, without a reason, a student doesn't like someone who is working there as a guard or a cleaner or a gardener. But it is not an easy task for a child to express their mentality with suitable expressions. For example, without any reason, a student doesn't like someone who is working there as a guard or a cleaner or a gardener or any other ugly looking staff in school. Someone or anyone else that he does not like. That may create fear in his mind, which he cannot properly express. Sometimes he doesn't like a particular subject or a particular lesson. Maybe he can't express himself properly. But it is not an easy task for a child to express their mentality with suitable expression. For example, without any reason, a student doesn't like someone who is working there as a guard or a cleaner or a gardener or any other ugly looking stuff in school. Someone or anyone else he does not like. That may create fear in his mind, which he cannot properly express. Sometimes he doesn't like a particular subject or a particular lesson. Sometimes he might have stomach trouble, headache, and some other physical difficulty that he feels that at a moment. And he can't realize what should he properly do to get rid such a situation, discomfort, feeling, or a disturbing situation. The preferences of a school child are influenced by a teacher, by a variety of factors. The interest and aversions of a child are shaped by different elements. A child's likes and dislikes are determined by the range of factors. If parents force him to go to school against his will, this can also have a bad effect on the mind. This can also have far-reaching consequences. If a child feels uncomfortable and disturbed but may not be able to properly express their thinking through their language skills and expression. He may not be able to express why he doesn't like school life. But in this case, if the teacher is very rigid and rude not to accept their behavior or education, in this case, the instability may be seen in school, in society, and in their family. That is why I think and believe that schools have a strong responsibility to contribute regarding this sensitive point. The school teachers and various concerned persons can play a special role in paying close attention to these issues, adapting different strategies, making adjustments to the children, and having the mindset to get familiar with the habit and the school authorities. And teachers need to organize different types of competitive fun events there. Otherwise, if the teacher becomes harsh on this student unexpectedly, then it can affect a child's later life and spoil his beautiful childhood. What I would like to mention something in my video is that not only a child's family activities are wrong, but his daily activities such as sports, YouTube videos, online games, cartoons, addiction to other technological fields, and also unexpected activities that children do almost every day. I am not only mentioning here about the negative effects of using modern technology by children. I want to say here that the technology has a special contribution in modern technology dependent society, and the use of technology has good result if a child can adapt themselves to technology early in their life. The rest of their life will be easier and more comfortable. In the context of Bangladesh, there is considerable public skepticism about the beneficial impact of government and public schools that can provide a good shape for children's lives. For this reason, very families is preferred to send their children to private institutions to conduct the children's education activities under the special supervision and special curriculum of private institutions. But the problem in this case is that these private institutions are robbing beautiful childhoods from these children and are forcing them into an unstable life. In most cases, the children are forced to adapt their unproven educational process, taking away their childhood. Sometimes children want to spend time alone, sometimes they want to spend time happily with everyone. Sometimes they study, sometimes they play sports in their minds, and they like to spend the time on their own. And however, the education program of the private institutions and it's sometimes unacknowledged influence on his life affects a child throughout his life. Therefore, it is essential to closely monitor each child to see everything if he is engaging in learning in an appropriate environment, or if the environment is creating difficulty in their life. Instead of using modern technological gadgets, using social media, spend time with real friends. Discuss on creative topics, and it will increase your creativity. Create new ideas, create opportunities to share mutual ideas. Besides, technological gadgets may not always be useful for us. An important thing for students, especially in managing their workload and academic responsibilities, is efficient time management. Efficient time management. Balancing with their classes, assignments, extracurricular activities, and personal life requirements. I would like to provide a friendly piece of advice to the student is to find enough time for extracurricular activities outside your school curriculum, because it is not easy and not possible to to make yourself more skilled, enhance your quality, and enhance your quality than others without extracurricular activities. I think that it is important for every student to fulfill various aspects of their life along with studies, because all fulfillment in life is not less important than studies. Money management is an important lesson in our life. I am not sure whether the school curriculum teaches us about it or not, but money management is an important lesson in our life. Join those who are the person who have similar plans for the future just like you. Try to avoid, don't understand bad companies because they cause harm to you. Be a creative person in life. Generate ideas on any topic almost every day and make a video about it. It will increase your idea generation ability. Friends, that's all. Let's keep it here today. See you with another topic in the next episode. Stay well, stay healthy. Hope you are always with me. Please share my videos, like and subscribe my videos, and also share it with others that everyone can see my video. Hope you are always with me. Goodbye, everybody.